time to have me a bite of some Krispy Kreme before I head out. Apparently trash cans are nowhere to be seen around here. I had no place to throw away my donut bag. So I walk up to this food place and I asked them if I could use their trash can, and they told me just drop it in. They said just drop it on the floor in their workstation, and I'm like, are you sure? And they're like, no, it's okay, we'll clean it up. Weird. Now I'm just trying to find out where the Hammersmith and City line is. Paddington is confusing. Okay, so I finally at long last made it where I need to get to. Today I'm going to be visiting the Museum of London. It's one of my most favorite places to visit in London. I always go there whenever I visit, and this trip is no exception. So I'm finally heading towards the London Museum. Before I headed over there, I decided to get myself a sausage and egg sandwich so that I would have a bit of protein in me, because I've had nothing but sugary breakfast all day and I didn't want to risk having a blood sugar crash. So I think I'll be well off for the next few hours. Site of Cook's Hall destroyed by fire. Every time you revisit a place, you find something new that you just gotta look up. So this museum basically tells the story about London through the years, 2,000 years ago, before it became the London we know today, during the prehistoric times, to present day. Look at all of these prehistorical tools. So apparently what I'm reading on this wall behind me is that they're planning on building a new Museum of London in Smithfield. And I'm actually looking forward to what they're coming up with. I wonder when it's going to be done. I mean, I don't really know much about it since I just glanced at this, but it seems really interesting, and maybe I should go ask one of the museum employees about this. The tombstone of Claudia Martina. This is right there. Behold, here we've got some ruins of the London Wall right down there. And right above this window, an animation is playing that documents the history of said wall. So nearby, I saw some replicas of what the insides of the houses look like. Kitchens, living rooms, if you could call them that, and even pantry areas where they store the food. And I'm like, wow, taking trips back in time really is fun. Wow, that was fun. F-U-N. But then again, it always is fun whenever I visit the Museum of London. One of my favorite bits about the Museum of London is the Victorian Walk, in which you actually get to walk through a replica of what a typical Victorian London village was like. They constructed like stores with actual props. Like, they're just displays, you can't really like walk into them, but you can get a good look at, you know, what they were like. And Victorian London is one of my most favorite eras ever, so you can imagine how psyched I get whenever I walk through said walk. Okay, so apparently I found out that the new location for the Museum of London isn't going to be built until 2024, and they're also planning on tearing down this location when they do so. So we're just gonna have to wait and see how that goes. So after a delicious dinner and another round of donut time and picking up my ticket for Everybody's Talking About Jamie in a few hours, I'm now just wandering the streets of Soho. Brick buildings, possibly from around the 1700s or maybe even 1800s, combined with cobblestone streets. Cities don't really get much more old-fashionedly beautiful, so to speak, than this. Check it out, guys. I just found and am currently wandering around Carnaby Street, and it's so much fun here. Look at this cute little map. Now I have found the giant Kingdom of Sweets shop near Piccadilly Circus. I really would love to buy some candy right now, but I've got to save my candy cravings for tomorrow when I go on the Harry Potter studio tour. I'll get myself some treats then. I finally made it to the Apollo Theater. Since West End theaters tend to be years older than Broadway theaters, they tend to be more elaborate, old-fashioned, really beautiful. I remember I was actually at this theater 6 years ago when I studied abroad. I saw a curious incident here. It was right before the ceiling collapse incident occurred. As a theater geek, I have a personal rule to never, ever visit London without seeing at least one West End show. There were two other shows that I wanted to see while I was here. Them being Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat and Six the Musical, but they were both completely sold out. Well, Six was sold out until about a week after I left, and Joseph is sold out completely, so. But everybody's talking about Jamie was available, so I decided on that one instead. That was beautiful. Jamie New is my hero. All I have to say is, I wish I had a friend like Jamie New during my days in high school. That would have made those days so much easier.